Hey guys, and welcome back to Vlogs and Frogs. So, today we're going to talk about bones because I've collected a lot over my many years doing this hobby. So, yeah, let's learn about bones! Okay guys, so let's just go ahead and get into bones. Basically, bones are the very strong, hard living tissue inside your body that make up the structure of your body. Two ways bones form: intramembranous ossification and endochondral ossification. Now, I am too lazy to explain those to you, so we are just gonna kind of talk about the bones I found and collected over the years of doing my activity. So this is the prized possession right here. This is a white-tailed deer buck, meaning a male deer. This was actually found in Savannah, Georgia. And I only found it because I was very deep off trail. I was a shirtless hooligan at that time. And I only found it because this much of the top was emerged and this much of the antlers were emerged. And it was just pure luck, and it was such a magical moment because I found deer skeletons before, but I've never found a male deer with the antlers on, which was crazy. And of course, my king has his two queens on the side. These are the female, or the does. They are also white-tailed deers. This one was found in Savannah, Georgia, right near our buck. Not really, but it sounds more romantic that way. Next, we have our coyotes. Now, we have 5 of them, but this is our cutest and smallest one. Now, funnily enough and eerily, creepily enough, I've actually found all 5 at McNeely Lake Park. Those 4 were all in the exact same place, too. This one was actually kind of found by my dog, but I personally do like to take credit for it. An absolute cutie, but look at the size difference in these. I mean, that's absolutely crazy, isn't it? Look at those teeth. That's absolutely gnarly. I mean, they're so crazy looking, and some of them have the teeth, some of them don't, but they're all crazy sharp and crazy insane. And I would not want to get bit by one. Up next, we have 2 raccoon skulls. This one still has not gone through the cleaning process yet, but I actually found the bag while I was collecting my other bones for this video. So, I got them out of this bag that I had found. I couldn't tell you where I found them because, to be honest, I didn't even know I had this one, but kudos to past Ryan. Up next is a personal favorite of mine. This is my cute little turtle head. I mean, he's absolutely adorable, and the eyes are so huge. And yeah, we found his jaw. This little guy was actually found in Georgia. I believe he was a species of pond slider, but I don't know exactly which one. One thing to remember, even in death, this mouth is like scissors, razor sharp. Up next are some vulture skulls. Now, I have 2 of them. This one has the jaw, which is pretty cool, but it's also a lot smaller and way more fragile. Way more fragile. This one was actually found and removed. I actually took the head off of the expressway in Simpsonsville, Kentucky. It was on the edge, so I pulled off and took its head off with an axe, and then brought it home, let it get infested with maggots outside for a bit, then cleaned him off, and then boiled it and cleaned it, and now he's here. But this guy, he was found in Georgia, and he's a cutie. He was the first one I ever found, and he's much harder headed, and the beak razor sharp. But yes, when you're looking up in the sky and you see all those giant birds circling, if they're flying in very big circles, there's a very large chance that it could be one of these guys. I mean, even the eye sockets are absolutely monstrous. Now the last is definitely one of the best also. This right here is my beaver skull. And I'm going to let you guys get up close with that because it is absolutely gnarly. An absolute beast. I found him at McNeely Lake Park, and man, it was such a lucky find. I was actually looking for other skeletons and collecting some skulls that I had found, and I barely fell into him because, well, I literally fell. I tripped going after him. Man, oh man, what a gnarly find right there. Isn't that an absolutely marvelous skull right there? And yeah, and there is one last thing I'm going to leave you with this skull specifically, and it's this jaw. And I'm going to come close because it's crazy. The girth of it, but the main thing is look at this. Look at the root of this tooth. Oh, this isn't even a magic trick. Ugh. Look at the root of that tooth. It runs along the entire length of the jaw. Isn't that crazy? That's my bones, guys. Well, not all of them. I actually have a lot more. Some are in a bucket soaking with a lot of chemicals. And the rest of them are actually in a pretty hidden place outside in the middle of the woods with a secret colony of carrion beetles slowly eating away all the flesh and meat. So I can bring them here and add them to my collection.